What's up, family? Man, I want to have a heartfelt conversation with you guys today. This probably won't be a real long video, but man, I just want to share something with you guys. 25 years ago, there was this movie that came out, Message in a Bottle. And it wasn't a movie that I would have normally watched. My oldest child, my daughter at that time, loved the movie. And we would watch that movie over and over and over and over. And I'd never really understood it at the time. Stay with me. And then after a while, she went on to something else. But she would watch that movie back to back to back. You know what I mean? And she would cry each time she watched it. And I really didn't understand it at that time. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. I did understand that at that time, that movie would almost be my life. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere, I promise you. So often, so many people talk about, man, when am I gonna find love? When is it gonna be my time? When is it gonna be my turn? You know what I mean? And we never know when divine timing is. We never know when it's our rendezvous with love. You know what I mean? In the movie, this young lady's out for a jog. She's got a divorce from her husband, and she's out jogging on the beach. She comes across this bottle, picks it up, finds a message. She's blown away by the message and the letter, and it puts her on this quest to try to find who wrote this letter, who wrote this love letter. Long story short, she ends up meeting the guy. North Carolina, somewhere, North Carolina, South Carolina, one of the two Carolinas. She flies out to meet the guy. They fall in love. She meets his dad. They go through their little issues because he hadn't let go of his wife. His wife had gotten sick a number of years before. He wrote the letters. He was releasing his wife, saying his goodbyes to his wife in a letter. And he fell in love with this young lady. He would have never met this young lady had he never wrote those messages. She would have never met the love of her life had she not been out on the beach that day. She didn't meet the love of her life on the beach. She found a message. She found a bottle with a letter that put her on the path to meet the love of her life. So many of us, we get so caught up on, man, I don't see him, I don't see her, and where the fuck they at, and we can't find love because we're twisted. We're looking for love in all the wrong places, and we're not really expecting love. We want it, but we don't really expect it. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. And here it is. I didn't understand at that time that my life would be on a path to relate with this man. What am I saying? If you followed me for a while, you know that 2015, my wife passed away from breast cancer. I didn't understand at the time that part of me died with her. Part of me gave up with her. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. I didn't understand that although I continue to live physically, although I continue to help as many people as I could, part of me died when my wife passed away. And it's not so much that part of me died, part of me gave up. I've been so sick and tired of losing. Stay with me. I've been so sick and tired of losing the people that I loved. Having lost my mom as a baby. Now here's the love of my life, and lost her too. I was tired of being broken. I was tired of being left by the people that I loved the most. And the truth is, part of me was just waiting to die. I wasn't suicidal at that point, but I was just waiting to die. Whenever you was ready to take me, God, I'm ready to go. I'm done. I'm just waiting on God to take me home. I'm just waiting on my time to die. I'm helping people all over through my YouTube channel, and I was helping kids in California before I even started the YouTube channel, and I'm doing all this stuff to help people. But the truth is, part of me had already given up. The part of having a love of your life, the part of having somebody in your life that you're just blown away with, the part of having somebody in your life to where you want to live with them the rest of your life. You want to travel the world and just experience all the beauty in life. That part of me had passed away. That part of me had given up. I gave up when my wife passed away. I did. I didn't realize it. And the trip is, in the movie, Message in a Bottle, Kevin Costner didn't realize that he had given up on life when his wife had died. He'd given up on love. And he was blown away, just in awe of this young lady that came looking for him. Because he wrote a letter to his wife. He didn't know it at the time, but he fell in love. He fell in love. And the trip is, as I was sitting and watching the movie, I was just reflecting on my life. And I'm thinking about, dang, my last wife, the one that broke my heart this last year, March of last year. The one that just walked away in March of last year. I realized, dang, it wasn't until after that relationship ended. It wasn't until after she did what she did that I realized that, man, I expected this. I didn't really believe in love like this for me. I didn't think that I could really be happy in love. I didn't think that anybody could just really love me like my late wife, Cecilia. I didn't think that I would find love to that magnitude again. There were people that I cared about, people that I loved, but not on that level. And so when me and my ex-wife from last year split and went our separate ways, it wasn't until then that I realized, man, I want to live. I want to be in love, but whether I'm in love with somebody else or not, I want to be in love with me. I want to be in love with life. I want to find passion about living again. I was no longer ready to die because there's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to live. And I didn't really understand that, really didn't feel that until I found myself abandoned and rejected again. And until I worked through those issues and came to understand, man, I had given up on love a long time ago. I did. And if the truth be told, that's probably the great majority of us. We want to love. We want to be loved. But I don't think the great majority of us really believe in love for us. We don't really believe that we could be madly in love again. We don't believe that we can find the love of our life at this stage in our life. The great majority is the truth be told. We believe that, man, the greatest part of love for us is passed us by. It's gone. Just when you get up in age, you understand. I'll be 54 in 2 days. Well, I'll be 54 on Tuesday. And it's like you start getting up in age, you start understanding, man, I'm past the prime of my life. And a lot of us think that, man, we're past the prime of our love life. And so we start settling. We stop looking to be swept off our feet. We stop looking to be just blown away and mesmerized and just so in awe and so in love with somebody. Man, we just want to be comfortable. We're just tired of the drama. We just don't want to be hurt anymore. We just want to be respected. We have to grow up. We have to understand the pain and the trauma that we carry. And you don't heal all of that at once. There's stages to your healing. There's stages to your growth. You don't heal everything at once. There's stages to it. In divine timing, something else will be revealed to you about something you need to work on. In divine timing, something else will be revealed to you. The deeper you dive, the more you'll find. We have to grow up. We have to understand that pain runs deep. Especially when you're talking about the loss of a loved one. When you're talking about the loss of a relationship. Pain runs deep. And I was with my wife. I just wanted to spoil her. I was always buying something for her, always doing something for her, because I just wanted to make her happy. Just wanted to make her proud of me. And what God showed me watching this movie tonight was that I wasn't really living for me. I was living for her. I was living for her. I was loving for her. And what I've had to learn over the last year, I'm excited about life. I'm excited about living again. I'm passionate about me and making me happy. I don't have to have somebody in my life for me to be passionate about life. See, many of us, we want a relationship so that we could have a sense of fulfillment. We could have a sense of purpose. And give us something to focus on. Give us something to live for. And what God had to show me was, Elijah, you have to fall in love with you. Elijah, you have to be passionate about living. You have to be excited about living, whether you have somebody in your life or not. Are you excited about living? Are you excited about being in love? Whether you have somebody in your life or not. Don't wait till you have somebody in your life before you get excited about love. See, we wait till we get somebody in our life and then we want to get excited about living. We want to get excited about the opportunities of life. We have to grow up. Man. He passed away at the end of the movie. Kevin Costner passed away before he had the opportunity to enjoy life with the young lady that he just fell in love with. And that hit me hard because my relationship ended last year. But it was in the ending of that relationship that I found me. It was the ending of that relationship that helped me fall in love with me. It was the ending of that relationship that made me passionate about living again. For me. Not for my kids, for me. Not for my grandkids, for me. Not for some woman, for me. For me. Are you excited about living? Are you excited about life and all the possibilities? Are you excited about love and all of the beautiful places you can see and all the beautiful experiences you can have? Or is your passion gone because your relationships are gone? Man, we got to grow up. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to challenge your way of thinking. Happy healing. I love you guys.